Hello everyone, welcome to today's video, and today we're gonna talk about the Suicide Squad movie. Last week I wasn't saw that movie, and let me tell you, it's my second best DCEU movie, in my opinion. No, I'm gonna try not to spoil so much, because I really don't want to ruin what a great experience it is. I will talk about things I like about the movie, and I'm mostly gonna talk about some of the characters. Again, I'm gonna try to not spoil so much. If there be a few spoilers, I want to apologize for it, but try not to do it. And with that out of the way, let's get started! First thing I want to talk about is how this movie makes it feel like a real Suicide Squad mission. My really problem with the first Suicide Squad movie was that it didn't really live up to the name. I didn't feel like the character was in danger. But here, in the first scene, we see a lot of Squad members die. And that is something that makes this movie really great for me. And I'm not gonna talk much about those characters who dies. I'm not gonna mention who dies or who lives. Some of those who are in the first mission will be seen on this video, but I'm not gonna tell you much more about that. Another thing I think was great with the movie was the way they handled the story. They really felt like the story was taken great care of, and I like that they have to go in and deal with the government's dirty work, and you will soon see why this is such a great plot twist in this movie. You will understand it yourself better if you see the movie yourself, and that will also help you understand one of the characters that I think will die in Suicide Squad 3. And I think you all know who I'm thinking about. The next I want to talk about is the characters. I really enjoyed the character in the Suicide Squad movies. Rick Flag and Harley Quinn were much better now than they was in the first Suicide Squad movie. I did like Harley Quinn in the first movie. I liked her also in Birds of Prey. But I think this is where she really shined. And that is something that really helped me appreciate the movie even more. I also like that Rick Flag was handled much better. It's a tragedy that will befall him in this movie. Somebody will know what it is, but those who haven't seen the movie, I'm not gonna spoil that. And just to make sure, you will like Rick Flag much better in this movie than in the first. I guarantee you that. Now let's hop over to Peacemaker and Bloodsport. Those are two of my favorite characters in this movie. Or one of them is at least. The other is one of my favorite villains. Here's the thing about it. Bloodsport really is a complicated character in this movie. We see why he's afraid of rats, and we see he has a daughter that he really cares about. And Peacemaker really is what they said he was in DC fandom. He's a douchey Captain America. I love the rivalry between those two characters. And I also like that I'm not gonna spoil exactly what happened, but the two characters will confront each other later in the movie, and you will see exactly how. Coming up next is two characters I was surprised I actually liked them much I did, and that is Ratcatcher 2 and Polka Dot Man. I didn't really think that I was gonna fall in love with those characters as much as I did, because they sound so ridiculous. But when I see them and I see their abilities, it really makes me appreciate the characters. I really enjoy seeing them. I enjoy that both of them have some psychical trauma, and I love to see them in action. I really love the dynamic that they have with the other characters, and I think they were done just well. I really like the character, and I hope we can see more on Ratcatcher in the later movies. The next thing I want to talk about is Amanda Waller and the Tinker. Okay, there's always a Tinker is a villain in this movie. You will understand when you see it, and you will like the fact that they decide to use him as the villain. But one thing you might be a bit more surprised over is how much of a shady character Amanda Waller have been more in this movie. She's more ruthless, she's more, I will say, more evil in this movie, because she's really this dirty government person. She's really to do whatever it takes, and you will really hate her at the end of the movie. You will really understand how I feel once you see the movie, and once you see what this woman is capable of. You will wish she died in this movie, and you will really hope that she dies in the next Suicide Squad movie, if there is a next. The last thing I want to talk about is King Shark and Starro. I really enjoyed King Shark in this movie. He was a lovable idiot, and I really liked the fact that they used him that way, because it's so much different from how he was used in the Arrowverse. It's a really big difference. I also liked the way they used Starro. He was more of a tragic villain, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna call him a villain. I really like the way they handled him, and I think most of you guys will do too. And Star Wars is perhaps one of my least favorite comic book characters, so the fact that they managed to make me care about him says a real lot. And just to say, that's the thing I want to talk about when it comes to this movie. From the story to one of the scenes, and but mostly the characters. Cause again, I felt like the character was the best part of the movie. I really just want to focus on that. And with that out of the way, if you will like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.